What's up, guys? Hi. Welcome to my channel, especially if you are new here. And welcome back if you've already been here before, my loves. All right. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to this channel. Also, hit the notification bell for any posts that I do upload so that you can get first dibs. All right. Know these messages are for the collective, meaning they are general. They may or may not resonate for you, your energy, or your situation. So I ask kindly that you take only what does. Hella emphasis. Okay. And leave the rest. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good day, good night, good time, good week, good weekend. Whenever you are to receive these messages. All right. Um, so let's get into it, guys. I have a few channeled messages, of course. All right, so we're just gonna get to it, and then we're going to do a lovely spread, right? Okay, so someone here literally stressed themselves out trying to make you jealous. It was a form of what this person calls a quote unquote get back, right? You are not the jealous type under any circumstances. You're just not, that's not your spirit. You don't come from that type of, spirit, it's jealousy is just not in your forte, right? And you're really a free person, kind person, very genuine. And like people hate that about you. You're authentic. They really hate that about you. All right. So it's like you're really just showing people how ugly they really are in the inside without no effort. Okay. You're literally letting people rock out and do what they do best as far as being evil, spiteful, jealous, envious, hateful. You're letting them rock out and do that shit themselves, and that's just exposing who they really are. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, you have a lot of individuals in your energy trying to prove something, but they can't prove what's not true, right? I'm going to say that again. Someone is trying to prove something, but they can't prove what's not true. Because you're enlightened, they try to use manipulative energy tactics that only make them look ridiculous, all right? They get defeated every single time. They're mad because you're gifted and that you're an empath here. You're definitely in good spirits because things are just not that deep for you. You look at life and things in a totally different perspective, right? So someone is just like overly thinking and trying to expose you. Meanwhile, you do something so naturally that others have to strain themselves for, right? You're not interested in someone, whoever this person is, therefore nothing that they do gets to you. It's like someone just like is on a rave for attention, like they just want attention so bad. Um, and it's like they're trying so hard to make you feel a way that you don't. Literally you don't care. And someone realizes that now that they look foolish because you lead with a genuine heart, as I said. You could be single and happy, but someone is trying to like purposely throw in your face that they're happy in a relationship, but you know that it's not true. It's kind of like I don't know, like literally someone is like trying to fit in or something, or like wants you to feel a way. It's like you don't feel that way. Like if someone is in a relationship, whatever, and first of all, this person doesn't even like you. Like they just try to throw like, oh, I'm in a relationship and this and that, and it's just like, cool, I'm happy for you, or whatever the case may be. Genuinely, even though you don't fuck with this person, you're just not that type of person to hold any animosity or feel any type of way towards anybody. So, but someone here is like lying, and somebody here just wants you to feel a way, and it's just like, I'm sorry, I just don't feel the way that you want me to feel. Like someone wants you to be like, ew, like I hate this person, like they're just so this and that. Like, no, like, you really don't feel that way. Um And someone here is just realizing that they're just exposing how unhappy they really are. And like they honestly see that you don't care, you know? It's kind of like, are you trying to prove something? Or no, it's kind of like someone here is like trying to prove when someone's trying to prove something goes wrong, right? Um, yeah, so you just really don't, you're not really paying any attention to this person because it's just kind of like, oh, look at me. It's just kind of like, okay, like yeah. It's like you see through people so easily. It's almost sick, okay? So someone is definitely delusional to think that their world revolves around you. Um, let me see. Where am I? Yeah, it's just like a lot of personal issues, or personal problems that someone here is going through. Um, Yeah. So it's like someone here is like trying to get some type of entertainment out of all of these acts and tactics here, but it's just kind of like tomero, right? It's just, I don't know, it's just not funny. It's kind of like a bad joke. Like someone's like a bad joke. And it's actually embarrassing. And once again, it's just exposing them. Someone is a little too cocky and egotistical. It's like nobody really cares about anything that they're doing, especially not you, collective. They just want your attention so bad. It's kind of like almost cringeworthy. And whoever this person is, this would be like an ex past lover here. You definitely moved on from this person and you're happy, and it's authentic and it's real. And someone in here is like literally just mad about that. Um, Someone here just wants power and control because it makes them feel like something or someone. It's kind of like a rich guy who has money but is like kind of lame, or like a chick that's like that uses her looks for everything but is extremely insecure. Like these are the kind of people that are in your energy right now, all right? So using it's like these people use what they feel controls others or outcomes to feel more than what they actually are, all right? They're just not that. It's all a facade here. And like to be honest, they're really not a catch as they think they are. Um, because you have a gift to know what people think. Yes, I said that. Especially my spiritual people who watch me, you're spiritual, highly spiritual, you know exactly what I'm saying, especially empath energy, right? So you know what people think. You feel very deeply. Um, so because you know what people think, you're all of a sudden crazy. So it's just kind of like you're laughing upon the people who haven't met themselves in this spirituality. Like, it's just people that are all talk, but you are really that deal, right? So like I said, highly spiritual empaths know exactly what it is and know exactly what I'm talking about. To be honest, you actually think these people are crazy because of some of the things that they think, right? Um, it's like you're not crazy, you're just tapped the fuck in, right? And people are mad about how gifted you are, right? Um, Someone here has a very malicious spirit and is evil and bitter, all right? So you have karmics that are done for. They can't use your energy anymore. Now reality has set on their miserable lives. Someone wanted others to think they've moved on from you because you were crazy, but it's really them. And people are definitely starting to see that. Projection is a hell of a job, guys, right? So you have two people that don't like each other. It's very clear, but one just really wants to be your friend. Um, it's like they're a enemy that wants to be your friend. It's like they want to know information about you, and your gifts and how you use them. And, like someone has really bad intentions when it comes to you, all right? So, like I said, whoever this person is, they want to be your friend, but they secretly hate you. Like they have a lot of animosity towards you. It's like a secret hater. But you know they're jealous of you. But difference is um this person does everything like for your attention and you don't, okay? If you don't like someone, you don't care about anything they have going on or what they're doing or who they're doing it with, right? It's the total opposite for someone else, right? So it's kind of like they want you to care and you just don't, okay? So someone is just a bit too hung up on themselves. Someone here can't walk away emotionally because you cut them off. Someone thought that you were extremely kind, gullible, sweet, and you'll just always be there for them. No, fuck that. Somebody definitely didn't know that you had another side where it's really easy for you to detach and cut a motherfucker off. Okay, when necessary. All right. So yeah, someone like this is someone that you walked away from. So it's kind of like, do you guys see where I'm going with this one, right? It's just like the things people do for power and control and attention, Someone literally wanted you to look crazy and they were trying so hard. They were very eager to do so, but it's clearly showing otherwise, right? Yeah, guys, that is the message that I got. That's so weird, right? Yeah, some people are just kind of like, yeah, the things that they do. Yeah. Someone like wants you to take a risk with someone that is not a soulmate to you. You canceled the motherfucking twin flame contract. And I literally just saw this. I saw this. It's like a little reel or whatever. Like, they had Tyler the Creator, and he was like laughing, and it was a spiritual guy saying like, "So you're just gonna cancel the twin flame contract, huh?" And it's just like, haha, I did, So it's like, you're just canceling anything that does not resonate with you or your higher being, that doesn't sit with you. You're like shunning anything that is toxic, karmic. You're closing out all doors of people that were using you, that were, taking advantage of your kindness. Like, you are so over that shit. Like, you are literally on your cutoff game, like A game, cutoff A game, right? So, yeah, it's like you're leaving people stuck in the past, like everybody's just, so caught up on the past and how you were and things like that. It's just like you don't relate to someone anymore because that's just not who you are. You've changed, you've elevated, you've grown, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't resonate with people anymore, And that's with family, friends, whomever. You old relationships, like you just don't resonate with people anymore. Yeah. You have people thinking about your ass, though, that's for sure. You're not giving any energy to people from the past. You're like, fuck that. If you used to know me, you used to know me, but you don't fuck with anybody from your past. Somebody wants you to think that they're not traumatized or anything now so that they could come back and save your life. You're like, no, fuck that. Like, this is a done deal, These people weren't for your highest good. These people literally were taking advantage of your kindness, and you just cut the motherfuckers off. I mean, yeah. So let's get a message out of here, right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the messages that need to come out right now for the collective. Protect my energy, please, and thank you. Yeah, guys, Yeah, somebody has to withdraw here because the cycle here is closed. Like, all of these cycles here are closed. Somebody really wanted you at a crossroads here so that a karmic cycle wouldn't close. Somebody felt like something here just wasn't done between you, but it's definitely done. Like, how you feel and how someone else feels, it's totally different. Like, you guys aren't even on the same plane, axis, realms. Like, yeah. You don't see someone that's solid. Like, you were dealing with people that weren't solid, they weren't loyal. Like, you were extremely loyal to people and they weren't shit, for real, You moved on. You're not at a crossroads. You're not in any type of indecision here. You're leaving motherfuckers out in the cold. And they're just like, why? And it's just like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers know exactly why you cut them off. You know, but you don't owe anybody an explanation here. You know what I mean? You have to understand that everybody is not meant to be in your life for long periods of time or extension of time, right? You know, some people literally, you're just meant to walk past the motherfuckers. Like they're, you guys are literally just meant to cross paths. You know, some people you are meant to know for a day. Some people you are meant to know for a week. Some people you are meant to know for years. Some people you are meant to know, you know what I mean? So, you just really have to use your discernment and know when people's times are up, when you learned whatever reason that God has provided you guys to cross paths or whatever, you have to learn from that and move on. You got to keep moving. This is life. Life is going to keep moving. You have to move with life. You know what I'm saying? This is all how the universe works. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just how it goes, guys, That's why it's not good to attach to anything, because everything always goes away or dies, right? Just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody doesn't want you to be stable. Somebody doesn't want you to have stability. Somebody doesn't want you to have money. Somebody's like, just a big hater, big hater energy you got going on in your energy. All right. This is other people, I would say, right? Trying to play mind games. People that's always trying to play mind games. Somebody here could do the same thing that you do, as I say, they could dabble in tarot or whatever, but the thing is, they're not as skilled as you, obviously this, we have to understand this is why they're doing what they're doing, trying to get you to stop, trying to break you. Someone tried so desperately to break you and they could not do that because they didn't make you, right? You made your fucking self. All right. Let's put that out there. They didn't give you your confidence. They didn't give you your love. They didn't give you your kindness. They didn't give you nothing. Okay. So they can't take anything or break you, right? All right. Somebody's all worried about your coins, just like worry about yours. This is why you're in the position that you're in. Okay, right? You good, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, you definitely have people teaming up. This is especially when it comes to your work or what you do. Somebody doesn't want you to have any money. Like they're trying to, if this is either clients or what you do for work, they're trying to outshine you. They don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, make money off of it or whatever. Yeah, but somebody here is in some bad karma here for trying to team up or even copy you, right? Yeah, the things that they're doing here is just not working, Yeah, it's just how it goes. Somebody was like implying that you were weak-minded. Somebody was like trying to distract you spiritually. Like this is all a spiritual plane, guys, spiritual warfare that's going on here. And somebody, like I said, is trying to do the same thing that you do. So what they do is try to manipulate energy and things like that, but they're not strong enough, They try to make you seem like you're weak or whatever, but you're just sitting back just watching like, wow, this is how you really feel, you know what I mean? But that's real, at least they are who they are, they're haters, they're trying to block your blessings, but they can't. It's just literally what they're supposed to do. You have people that are meant to put in your path to try to block you, right? It only makes you stronger. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody feels like you're not giving them another opportunity to play in your energy field because that they feel that they get some type of success out of it. Like, no, you're just retarded and I don't put my energy into negative and lower vibrational energy. That's what it is, right? So, somebody here is being toxic because you are really fucking strong, okay? Whoever you are, you're very strong-minded and you're very confident. And they hate that, as I said before. Yeah, they're so confused. They thought you were so weak and it only showed that they were, right? So, you have this, whoever this King of Wands energy is, this could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. It doesn't necessarily have to be those signs, just somebody embodying that energy, right? Whoever this person is, they're mad because you are strong. Like, what they tried to do, manipulate your energy and shit like that, and try to fuck with your coin, didn't work out, right? Okay. And these motherfuckers tried to team up against you here. Because they thought you were weak-minded here. Yeah, now they're betrayed. They feel so, oh my God, like, yeah. Or somebody here is like talking shit and hating because you are strong. You're a strong individual and they can't take you. Yeah, somebody wants your energy so bad. It's like if somebody could like rip your fucking skin off and put theirs on your skin, they could. They really would, okay? Yeah, so somebody here is just trying to give reward without effort here, but you don't even feel like, you don't feel backstabbed, you just like, this is literally what you're put in my path for. You're here to block me and I see the shit, so I'm just going to keep moving forward and having faith in God, and I'm just going to keep prevailing. You're not stopping any fucking thing, but it just goes to show God just wanted you to see who all of these people were before he blessed you. Hey! Alright, I'm just saying. So somebody here is being reckless here, trying to backstab you, or like it's just not working. You don't feel any type of way. You literally don't care. Alright, somebody needs to get that through their head. You're an empath here, so the shit is just not gonna work. Come on now, like, don't waste your time. Like, they spent all of their time trying to wasting their time, and it doesn't fucking do anything. It only makes you stronger, okay? And it's only showing how weak they really are. I mean, yeah. I don't know, people are just, too full of themselves, It just won't work. Yeah. So, somebody here has to put up a facade as if, they're okay. Like, you don't want to be friends with this person. You don't want a relationship with this person. You don't want anything to do with this person. You don't want to work with this person. You don't want anything. Like, somebody's a fraud. Like, somebody can't do what you do because they're not real. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the gifts that you have. They're, like I said, they're frauds. So, hell no, you ain't working with nobody or collaborating with nobody. You close out that cycle, and that makes someone feel insecure about themselves. I mean, and they should, because, like I said, they have the wrong intentions. Like, somebody just wants to be around you for clout or some shit. Like, like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You work alone here. Yeah, you're getting the satisfaction because, you're independent. You got your own shit going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody here can't distract you. And you're just like, aha, like, the whole thing of what you're trying to do here is not working. When are you going to realize that, you're undefeatable, guys? You are really fucking undefeatable, collective. And somebody just, can't take you. Yeah, so, somebody here is like literally, it's like someone is holding a grudge towards you because you're not giving them what they want. Yeah, weirdo, bye. Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, it's like, you don't care. Somebody is just, I don't know what someone is trying to do, or, it's just like, you don't want something from someone. You don't want anything from someone. You're like overly done with them. Like, it's so over and been over, somebody just doesn't get that. It's like a game someone wants to play, like, just to stay in your energy. It's just like, you don't have anyone else. Like, like, it's just weird. Like, how someone is like so wrapped up on you. Like, move on. But yeah, it's like someone here is still trying to come for you. It's not doing them any justice. It's not funny anymore, right? You're coming out of some type of financial hardship or some type of abandonment here. And you're getting everything that you desire, you know what I mean? Like, you're coming up, and somebody just hates that, this could, like, somebody is just mad because you left them out in the cold or something like that, like I said, you can't take people with you that are not meant to be on your path. When your blessings are here, You know, you can't take everybody with you. Somebody is not meant to come with you, you know. Somebody's literally trying to input themselves into your new cycle. Like, no, like, you know, it's just not, it doesn't work that way. Somebody's definitely in some bad karma. Yeah, so somebody here is literally trying to team up against you because you left them on the cold. Like, so what? Yeah, you're at peace. You're just like, bring it the fuck on. Like, you know, like, you got this. Like, you know, someone thought you were weak-minded and that shit does not work. It just didn't work. Someone's being toxic here, you know, trying to copy you and mirror you or something, you know. It's totally different energies here. It's kind of like you're the angel and someone's the devil, literally. Somebody wants you to see them as they have everything or have it all together. They're happy, you know, they have a good business or whatever, but they're fucking toxic. Like, that's the whole thing. Somebody wants you to think that they took their power back from someone, but they didn't. You know, it's just like trying to prove something only shows that you know what I'm saying, it's just not there, you know. Yeah, somebody knows that they're toxic. I'm glad. Congratulations that you guys know that. These motherfuckers know that, right? They're just trying to get reward without effort here. They didn't want to put in any effort, especially when it came towards you, or trying to better themselves here. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're toxic. They just try to have this persona as, oh, I have everything, or I'm this guy, you know. Like I said, it could be someone here who had money or something like that, but they're really fucking evil and toxic in the inside. Like, you really have to be careful when it comes to people like that, because, you know, like, just because somebody has money doesn't mean that they have morals, integrity, respect for themselves. Like, whoever this is a bimbo, okay? Just, you know, yeah, now this person has nothing. Yeah. This is so crazy. So it's kind of like someone's so rich that they're poor. Don't let that go over your head. And some people will, right? Yeah. Somebody here is literally teaming up against you or trying to do what you do so that you can hold a grudge. Somebody wants you to hold a grudge towards them so bad and they don't even matter, is what I'm trying to get someone to understand here. All right? Someone doesn't matter that much. And, you know, they just try to input themselves in places that they don't belong in. Like, stop trying to be in places that you don't belong. You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't have an invitation, so why would you come? You get what I mean? Like, yeah. So, yeah, someone that doesn't have anything to look forward to, especially when it comes to you. You're not a grudge holder. You don't care about, yeah, somebody here is just delusional. Yeah, guys. Like I said, you're protected. Whoever you are, you're very much so protected here. Somebody wants to trap you, keep you in some type of illusion, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, you're not giving someone any energy here because they're delusional. It's like everything that they think of or try to come up with is delusion, you know. So somebody here is confused on why you're not, or trying to confuse you, but you're not giving them any energy here. Like I said, you're the star here. You're the show, right? And someone just can't take you. As I said, you're coming out and speaking about this. You're showing your stardust, okay? Like, whoever you are. Yeah, it's like true that you're an empath here. And of course, you know how people think, you know, like, it's no secret. Yeah. A lot of people are freaked out by the shit, but, you know, just control your thoughts when you're around me. That's all, you know? Anyway. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you have to realize that some people literally do have fucking superpowers out here, alright? So someone here is trying to, or someone here could be bullying the way that you talk or something like that. Yeah, somebody here is malicious here. They just want you to be quiet. You know, they're just jealous. Okay, you have someone here that's just very jealous. Jelly of the Ellie, okay? Like, Yep. Someone is very insecure. You're not confused that someone here is just a liar, a thief, you know, con artist, like conniving, like somebody's just that, yeah, they're fake. Like somebody here is exposed because they're fake. You know, somebody here is fake. You know, somebody here could be really smart, but you know, it's kind of like they were studying you through tarot. You get what I mean? And it's just like, what? You know what I mean? Like you're the empath, though. Like somebody here isn't an empath. And they try to put on like they are, like, you know, but this person fucking watches you, stalks you, and studies you and stuff like that, and they feel like they know you. That's the only reason why they feel like they're equivalent to working with you or copying you or doing what you do, but it's not real. You know what I mean? So yeah. Somebody definitely has to withdraw because they're exposed here. You know? They're exposed. You're on your right path here. All right, and someone here just wants to lie to make it to the top, you know. Someone wants to distract you here. That's exposed as well. Like whoever this person is, they're literally like a big fucking distraction. They're meant to put in. They're replaced in your life to distract you here, but you know, just you know, that ego is literally declining, right? And like I said, you don't even have to do anything about that. You know, someone just wants to know like your pockets. They want to know what shit, you know, they want to know your money, like how your money, like why does that even matter to you? Like someone is like gross. Yeah, insecure, narcissistic, whoever this is a player as well. Like, ew, you know. Yeah. So someone here is definitely getting bullied because they're a liar. Yep. Somebody here is definitely a love bomber as well, you know. Yep. Yep. Yeah, somebody ran out of ideas to get you to see them as real or twin flame or something in that case, right? Somebody can't walk away because they're exposed. So it's just kind of like somebody is like prone to holding grudges. Like, you know, this is why they're so mad and so all over the place because, you know, they hold a lot, uh, it's just kind of sad to be honest. You know, they hold a lot of things that hurt them. Like they're easily triggered or easily to get hurt here. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, they're hurt. I'm just saying. Something to laugh about, guys. This is all entertainment, but yeah, you know, somebody wanted you to see them as they got it all together, but they don't. Okay. Something here is not working. Someone here is not solid. Like I said, this is not a solid foundation here. Somebody could not be in a solid foundation, right? Wherever they are, they try to put, like I said, put on like they're so happy or whatever, but their foundation is false, right? Could even be with you guys, right, collective? Yeah. Yeah, it's like somebody here is like thinking about what could have been, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Somebody here doesn't have the power or the control, trying to manipulate something to go in their control as well to get you to see them as solid. Like, this is something solid. This is real. Like, no. Yeah. Someone here is not reliable. You can't depend on this person, especially not for a commitment. Like, this is not commitment type. This is not someone that you would commit to. Definitely not. So whoever this person is, they're not solid. You know what I mean? You know, you'll be the person doing everything in the relationship and putting most everything into it, and this person would do nothing, right? But someone wants you to see them as solid. Not at all. You know, you're the solid one, but you know. Yeah, whoever this person is it's just kind of like, yeah, no. Yeah, they're not getting the satisfaction here that they feel like they want. Somebody here just wants what they want, you know what I'm saying? Want their cake and eat it too. You're not one of those type of chicks, you know? So yeah. Yeah, it's all cool. So let's get to the spread, guys, right? All right. It's like this could be you as far as getting what you desire or what you want, right? But however, somebody here, the whole energy, the main energy is someone here trying to, it's like some type of satisfaction, laughing, someone here, relationship, or whatever relationship that they're in is not a relationship. Someone here is not happy where they are, right? So you have a karmic woman here who is mad here, who's in the reverse here, who doesn't want someone here to have the clarity here. So these two are literally teaming up against you here. But you're single, you're doing your own thing, you're not confused, you're independent, you know what I mean? Somebody has to work too hard for something that you literally don't have to do too much in, right? As I said before. But you're not confused. Somebody here is just trying to get reward without effort here. The situation here is not genuine. Someone really doesn't support you or what you do here. But you're confident. You're still going, I don't give a fuck what anybody is thinking. I'm going to do me regardless, right? So definitely independent energy. Definitely, I got it, move out of my way. Type of energy. Somebody here is hurt here, trying to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy. Like I said, somebody wants to be friends again, but whoever this is jealous. They could even be trying to make someone else jealous, right? So someone here is trying to manifest this. They even want you to, somebody here could even be reminiscing or thinking about you here, but whoever this person is, they have nothing to look forward to when it comes to you here. They're all over the place here. They're fucking going crazy because you are receiving this new beginning, this new opportunity here, this big blessing from God here. Like I said, people can't stop the shit, They're just meant to just to show you who these people really are, and that there's actually evil fucking people out here like this, right? Somebody here is just trying to manipulate something to go in their control. They thought you were dumb and you cut their ass off, right? Yep, you can be coming out and speaking about this like you don't feel any type of way. No type of way. You know what I'm saying? This is just what they're supposed to be doing. Like, this is their path and you're on your path, okay? So your path is definitely blessings, abundance, prosperity, growth, high vibration, good energy, financial stability, all of the things that were meant for you, okay? Somebody here is meant to be in bad karma, sorrow, depression, sadness, for trying to block your blessings. This person was supposed to block your blessings here, okay? So you're not confused on who this person or the position that they are supposed to play in your life. And that was the past, okay? Like I said, this is a new cycle here for you. And somebody wants to input themselves in your new cycle. And no, that's just not happening, right? Yeah, so somebody definitely wants to trap you here, but you ain't giving them no energy. Somebody wants to love bomb you here, wants you to have hope or whatever the case may be, but that shit is just not happening. You're not talking to this person. You haven't talked to this person in a while. It's just like now that you're up, now somebody wants to come in and try to, be your friend all of a sudden. Like, motherfucker, I know, like, you're my enemy, just to clear that up. You know what I mean? Like, you have two karmic people trying to come at you and multiple others, but you know what I mean? It's like you're getting the satisfaction out of the shit. It's just like, yeah, So somebody here is like spreading rumors also about you and things like that. All right. Somebody here is stressed out. All right. Somebody here could also have a kid. You don't do those. You know what I mean? If you're going to deal with somebody here and take them serious, the person is not going to have kids. It's not you don't have any kids. Someone that you're going to deal with is not going to have any kids, right? You're going to start from scratch, all right? You're not dealing with any baby mama or baby daddy issues. That's just how it is, right? Somebody here could have wanted to have a kid by you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here could be also carrying a lot of burdens when it comes to a child here, all right? Something could be going on with someone's child, right? And this could be as far as like health issues or something in that sort. Yeah. But someone here wants you to accept a fake apology here, and that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's like somebody here ran out of ideas here. This person is not your lover here. Situation is definitely what? Over, guys. Death card here. It's completely fucking over. But somebody here wants to take some type of action here, all right, towards you, or wants to talk to you here, but you withdraw for them. You're not taking that risk. You're like, we don't have anything to talk about. We're done. This has been clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, time's up. Good luck on your journey, whatever the case may be. Like, you're done here, right? Like I said, the world card this year. Like, you closed out that cycle, was karmic as hell. You have nothing to do with anything that this person does, you know. They could try to stop or block your blessings all they can, but you're still going to keep going. You're still going to keep moving forward, and they can't stop you. Like you're undefeatable. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just purpose of like, come on now. I mean, I can't lie about this shit, guys. We got the world card here, and we got the wheel of fortune here in the upright. Come on now, like things are working out in your favor. This is what's meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how much somebody here tries to block your blessings or stop some shit, the wheel is going to keep going. Okay, you understand the purpose of your purpose in life. Okay, so yeah, somebody here is stuck. All right, somebody here is definitely stuck here. All right, while you're reaping your abundance here, while you're stable and you know, you're just receiving all of the good karma that God has for you guys, you know. Yeah, somebody here just needs to accept this shit. You know, judgment is definitely here. All right, somebody here, like I said, is, you know, insecure, bitter, you know, very much so insecure. Whoever this person is very narcissistic, like player energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, wherever this person was, they did not deserve you, you know. They are not worthy of you at all, you know. And someone here could have tried to break you and make you feel that way, but it's like someone was very intimidated by your energy. You're very powerful, you know. And it's just like they were just trying to take and take and take everything away from you, who you were. You know what I mean? They wanted to shrink you so that this person would feel equal to you. You shouldn't have to shrink anybody to feel equal. Either you get your shit together, you know, or, you know, this is done, right? You should never shrink yourself for someone to make them feel comfortable. Absolutely not, right? So yeah, somebody here is worried. They can't sleep at night because why? You're the fucking high priestess here. Come on, we're not going to talk about it anymore, right? Somebody didn't want you to feel like they were like you were talented or you were gifted here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This could have been mainly why somebody here was trying to distract you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, you're not giving this person any fucking attention here. You know, they're just holding grudges here, or they wanted you to hold a grudge, or somebody here could be trying to hold on to you literally for dear life. Somebody's trying to hold on to you and your energy for dear life here so that you can reconcile with them. Like, absolutely not. You know, whoever this is just reckless as fuck. Whoever this person is could have just, you know, been, you know, a fuck or something like that. Or just wants to fuck, you know. But somebody here is trying to come in. They want you to accept their apology, or, you know, they want to negotiate with you or something in that sort. But there's a tower moment here. Absolutely fucking not. You see somebody is fake, okay? Fake as hell. They want you to give them another opportunity here so they could say that, oh, she's not an empath, or she's not talented, or she's not this is not, like, totally, you know. It's so cringeworthy. As I said, like I said, there's no new beginning here. All right, when it comes to this situation, especially not passionately. All right, and then especially like somebody wanted you to stop doing what you're doing here, especially creatively. They don't like their energy or who they are as a person being put on blast here. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're the real deal Holyfield, so you're able to speak about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But somebody here is not. You know. And everybody sees this, you know. So like I said, you're on your path here. Somebody here just doesn't want you to move on in peace or have any peace here. But, you know, you're rejecting their ass with the 4 of Cups here. You're definitely rejecting them here. And they're just like, all they can do, like, it's like kind of like you laid something to rest. Okay, 4 of Cups here with the 4 of Swords here. You definitely laid something. You're rejecting something and you're laying something to rest here. All right. So you don't care. You're not crying over any spilled milk or whatever the case may be. Somebody here, it's like somebody's trying to compete, like who would get to the top first or something like that. But it's just like, again, somebody has in their mind that they're competing with you, but you're only competing with yourself, your old self, okay? This is the train, the path that you're on. You have nothing to do with someone's personal problems or insecurities, which are why they're competing with you. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely not, you know. Somebody literally just wants you to see them as trustworthy or whatever the case may be, or wants you to see them as strong, or yeah, but you know that's totally not who they are, right? So yeah, somebody here is just desperate to try to get some type of victory or success here. But Five of Swords here in reverse, they're defeated. They're done. All right, they're clipped. Okay, whoever this person is, this is not meant for you. Right? We are not the same. All right, we are not. Like no. Yeah, somebody just doesn't want you to be enlightened here. This could be a marriage here, something in that sort here. Somebody doesn't want you to be enlightened that they're a wizard or something like that. um yeah, it's just like somebody here is like trying to do the same thing that you do, but they're not who they are. They don't, this could even be somebody doing this for them, or somebody trying to put themselves like they are religious or priest or something like that, but they're fucking not, like somebody here, just studies or like watches people, like somebody's really weird, like, you know what I mean? Like trying to keep you under some type of illusion here. Yeah, but whoever they are, they're a con artist. You know what I mean? Like you took your power back from this person here. Secret is out. You've walked away from this person here. You're not in a crossroads at all, like any type of indecision here. Somebody doesn't have shit to offer, or why somebody here wasn't given to you, or whatever the case may be, Like somebody here could already be in a foundation or something like that, already have something going on here. You're just like, well, what the fuck? They weren't given to you because, either somebody wants your business, whatever that you do here. It's like somebody wants to take your spot, like I said, but they can't. This is literally meant for you. And, somebody here, like I said, could have been lying as far as their relationship status. Somebody here could have been married or something in that case and trying to act like they have a solid foundation, but it's not. You're chasing after skirts and stuff like that, and you want to tell me that that's a solid marriage or foundation here. Like, obviously you're bored or you're not happy. Come on now, like somebody needs to get real with themselves, okay? But anyway, like I said, guys, this is definitely the energy that I got, okay? Just saying. Like, people hate that real shit, though. Like, I only fuck with real people, okay? Everything I say is not going to be cupcakes and, sprinkles on that motherfucker, okay? Sometimes we need an atomic bomb in this bitch, okay? Yeah, so somebody here just wants to trap you so bad. Oh, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. This person, like, come on, like everybody knows that I'm the high priestess. Like collective, everybody knows that you're the high priestess. You're very good at what you do. Someone always wants to spin a narrative or make you look bad or make you, you can't. Okay, you can't. You fucking can't. I can get so many channelings out of one reading. It's crazy. Okay. Just saying, you're not giving anyone energy because they're just trying to get a war without effort here. Like I said, literally somebody wants to do what you do, but they can't. When you do what you do it, okay? Somebody here just can't do it, I'm just saying, yeah, you also have a karmic woman here. This is a lot of people inputting themselves in. It's like you don't have anything to do with these people, right? It's just a little weird now. Like, you guys have to... this is not a competition. I'm just doing what I love. You know what I mean? Like, somebody feels like, oh, you're not giving me another opportunity to be in your energy or challenge you mentally here because you feel like I'm going to know. I just don't deal with retarded or fucking people that don't exist in my life. Like, it's just, there's not a competition here is what I'm saying here. Like, you're competing with someone who's not competing with you. Like, might want to get yourself together. It just looks a bit, obviously you're trying to compete with the greatest, it's just not going to happen. I'm on my own path, doing my own thing. Collective, you could be doing the same, you know what I mean? Like the riffraff and the negativity, right? So yeah. You're enlightened by all this bullshit. And you're just, literally, you just keep on going. You've healed from somebody here who's just trying to get reward without effort. Somebody just wants to be around you for clout or, like I said, They want to dim your light so bad. They don't want you to have the confidence that you have. Like, oh my God, you just have people so fucking in an uproar. It's almost pathetic, guys. Not even kidding. Yeah. Somebody is trying to imply that you're doing this all for money. Like, no, you're not. But you're just skilled. You know, you can really help people. And, you know, like, why are you mad, right? Yeah, so, you know, somebody here is not genuine here, but you're the fucking empath here. Yeah. God is definitely blessing you here. You're not confused in who you are. Somebody here is just mad. You're not giving them any energy because you're not confused. You're not confused on where you stand. You're not getting attention here and trying to confuse you. Yeah, it's just like boo. Like I said, tomato, okay? Like, strictly, like, go away. Your time is up. Somebody wants you to be unmotivated so bad at what you do. Like, they want you to be unmotivated. Like, whoever this person is, literally, all they do is try to make you feel little like they are. You know, it's just like, no, we're not the same. You know, like, somebody's exposed once again. Somebody's exposed for trying to, you know, somebody's literally fucking going crazy here because you have faith in yourself. Because of your faith. They're just mad at everything that God gave you. Oh, well. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they want you to go down the wrong path. They don't want you to have faith. They don't want you to have hope or motivation here. They don't want you to give that to other people because they're not in your lives. Oh, well, you know. Yeah, you're enlightened, definitely. Someone here doesn't want you to be, they don't want you to shine. They're trying to dim your light here. You're not confused that you shine so bright. Okay, you're not confused. When you walk in the room, you light that motherfucker up, right? They're exposed. Whoever these people are, they're exposed, okay? With their love bombing ass. Somebody here is not an empath. Like, whoever this person is that tries to input that they're this fucking empath like you are, they're not at all. Like, this person literally just spent time, like I said, a weirdo, and trying to study you and shit through tarot. Like, how do you, that's ridiculous, okay? You can't study someone through tarot. Like, they just don't have the gifts that you have. Like, knock it off. Knock it off already. Like, show is over. Like, all this person does is play mind games here. Like, you already know. Somebody here is just trying to win at all costs here, being petty here, but they don't have the gift that you know, have. You know, somebody also wants to stress you out, especially energetically when it comes to this shit. It's a done deal as well. You know? Yeah. You have everything that God is asking. Giving you, okay? You have everything. You have nothing to worry about. Especially not with these kind of people. Jesus Christ. This is a wreck. Somebody's a wreck show. Okay? Somebody just wants you to feel so backstabbed here. They don't want you to have the clarity that they're broke or alone here. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody here is worried, trying to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy. Like I said, somebody's trying to compete. Somebody's trying to hurry. It's like a rush for someone. Like, someone here is trying to hurry up so people can be on someone's side. This is what somebody wants. Like, somebody is trying to compete with, okay, let's see who gets to the bag first or something like that. It's just like, motherfucker, once again, you're not doing this shit for the right fucking intentions or the right purpose. Nothing about this person is real. And you people have to see this. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just call out this energy and just be saying, like, I don't just say shit for no reason, guys. Like, somebody literally wants to do what you do, and they're just mad because they don't have the gifts or they're not naturally talented. Like, ew. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if they get to the bag first, or people are going to be like, oh, you were right, or yeah, we should go with this person. Like, if you have a whole bunch of weak-minded ass fucking people that's falling behind a fucking con artist, a fucking fucking wreck show who just does everything for money and literally fucks over everybody to get to where they want to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even like that, collective. Like, you don't work that way. Yeah, somebody here, they want people to leave you alone. They want you to feel alone and left out and broke. Somebody doesn't want you to have shit, right? It's just like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, I just don't have I don't have that type of animosity towards anybody. You know, I just don't care that much. Somebody cares way too much, and they're all in your pentacle business, right? I'm just saying, you know, like, you already know this is what someone here does. They try to confuse you. They're literally a demon, you know? Somebody's literally a demon is fucking eating at this person's energy badly. And they don't know that. See, the thing is, they're so busy trying to come at you. Why do you think that they're doing that? There's not much hate and jealousy and evilness that a person can have. Why do you feel this way? Somebody needs to fucking get control of those demons that they have eating on their fucking flesh. All right? Things are going to work out in your favor, collective. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what these people do or say. They just want to get back at you. They want you to look stupid here. Somebody's literally mad because you cut them off. You don't want to be friends with them. You don't want anything to do with them. They don't know how to take rejection. Okay? That's not your problem. Grow the fuck up. Okay? Like, somebody's just weird. Yeah, you know? Like, yeah, it's like somebody here doesn't know. They're at a crossroads of why you cut them out. Like, really? Like, do I really have to go there? You know what I mean? Like, somebody is just not who they say they are, man. Like, ew. They're just not. And they can't trick you out your spot anymore. Not with that manipulation shit. Motherfuckers keep sending you black magic and doing spells on you and shit. That shit's not working either. Guys might want to find a new hobby or something to do. Because it just doesn't work. Especially not on this one. Not this chosen one. Not you, collective. It just does not fucking work. Yeah, guys. So, yeah. Should I pull a couple more? Yeah, somebody wants you to go down the wrong path and they're just trying to manipulate energy and trying to do so. Like, manipulate your own self. Never mind. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, right? You guys definitely knew where I was going with that one, but like, ew. Yeah, somebody here is just worried and shit. Somebody wants you to be worried or paranoid or some type of shit. Like, no, you don't care. You moved on here. And they're worried. Of anything, they're worried. They're losing fucking sleep and shit. Yeah. Because whoever this person is not trustworthy here, and you're not worried one bit about them. Like, there's a tower moment here. What did I say, you guys? With the King of Pentacles here in reverse, somebody's not trustworthy, and they do everything underhanded. Like, this is a person you cannot trust with their money. You cannot rely on this person. They're a snake. You know, they do untrustworthy shit for money here. Like, they're a scammer. Like, you know, hell no. Crazy. You motherfuckers crazy to believe anything that comes out of this person's mouth. You're just as delusional as this person. Not even going to kid. This person could have had people thinking that they were that type of person. Trust me. We've all been there, okay? This person is not who they say they are. Not at all. Okay? Not at all. Sorry to call bluffs, but it is what it is. Somebody wants to be a certain type of image, but they're not. They don't have what it takes to do so because they don't know how to heal. They don't know how to let go of the trauma. They don't know how to properly do shit, okay? Whoever this is not prone to change. That scares the fuck out of them to change. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Somebody doesn't know how to grow. What somebody wants you to see them as? Absolutely not. That's not who they are. So yeah, missed you with that, right? Definitely missed you with that shit. Yeah, so somebody here wants to talk to you, as I said, or somebody here could be taking some type of action, fast action here. All right. Yeah, but somebody here could be trying to come towards you or something in that nature, or want to. You get what I mean? But whoever this is, they try to be like this, but they're really this. Knight of Cups upright with the Knight of Cups in reverse, all right? Like I said, somebody here could try to come in and talk to you, but whoever this person is, they're a fucking heartbreaker, love bomber here, you know? They're in and out. They're flighty as fuck. You would not trust it. You do not trust this person at all under any circumstances, right? Come on now. Come on now. This person doesn't have any morals, no integrity. Whoever this person is, this is a person that doesn't, this is non-committal. This person is non-committal here. They don't commit to shit. They don't commit to doing what they say they're going to do, or anything, and this is just with them. They don't, they have no type of discipline. Whoever this person is has no discipline. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's the message that I got. Sorry that it took an hour, but yeah, we're here, we're chilling, we're kicking it, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, like I said, you're very talented here. You're single here. You don't have love for someone anymore, Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Somebody just wants to, somebody like tries to mirror you so bad, and it's just like, this is how someone here is studying you. You shouldn't have to study someone. You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. You either are who you are or you're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to study someone. I know if someone is on some bullshit or not. Now, I could have ignored the shit, sometimes, but definitely I'm tapped in, right? But, somebody just trying to like mirror you or try to do what you do, and it's just like, you're really crashing and burning here because the shit is like natural. Yeah, somebody's jealous because you're an empath. The shit that you do is so natural to you, and they have to literally study you, and they have to read books and all of this shit like that. Like, yeah, that's the difference, guys. Like, somebody's a falsie. They're a falsie. They're a fake, and you cannot trust this person. They're going fucking nuts here. Somebody wants you to feel like you're crazy for being an empath, and you know how to read minds and shit, and you feel very deeply. Why do you want me to feel crazy? But you do the same thing, right? So does that make you crazy, right? See what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Alright, we done. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure before you leave, guys, you like this video. Show me some love, alright? And I'll see you guys in